Hey Saints, welcome back to another week of SFHS Today. I'm Jessica.
And I'm Bree. We'd like to welcome back Mrs. Keenan as an English teacher and hope she had an awesome time as an assistant principal.
While she takes back her old position as teacher, a lot of the seniors will be taking new positions in college or graduating soon. There was a senior meeting yesterday that explained the graduation ceremony. If you missed it, the slideshow can be found on the school's senior website.
Also, seniors will be enjoying a slice of cake next week as we make our decisions about our future on May 1st during National Decision Day.
Also, Scholarship Awards Night is on May 17th, so seniors don't forget to be in the PAC at 7 to get your scholarship awards.
Moving on to the other upperclassmen of our school, juniors will be taking the ACT on Wednesday, May 3rd. Seniors will be exempt and do not have to come to school that day, and all underclassmen will have a normal class schedule. Moving on to another part of our school, NHS is holding a blood drive next Friday. Be sure to sign up to donate blood. Another important group in our school is having an election soon. I went out and talked to the girls running for student council president.
Sam Hanley is running to be my vice president.
I'm running for president.
And I'm running for vice president.
People should vote for me to be student council president because I am here to listen to your voices and to make a change for the better for our high school.
People should vote for us because we are going to nationals this summer for student council, and we will get a bunch of new ideas to bring back to our school, and we're also looking at involving the students more.
If I could change one thing about the high school, it would be to change the way we do Pep Fest, to add in more school spirit so people would want to participate more.
If we could change one thing about a school, it would probably be the amount of student pride we have throughout the building. We're looking to get more students involved with the events and the spirit weeks, and yeah.
I am a sophomore this year, and I am currently serving as the student council secretary, and I've been in council ever since freshman year in high school, and in the past I have served on council in middle school and in elementary.
I've been in student council since 8th grade. I was student council president.
And I've been student council since 8th grade as well, and I was the treasurer, and for the past year I've been the junior rep.
So, as I mentioned earlier, we're going to nationals for this summer, and we're having a fundraising night on May 3rd. So if you could go to Panera and
In Coon Rapids.
yeah, from 4 to 8, and you bring in this flyer, or you just take a screenshot of it and tell them that you're here for that reason, and we'll get a donation. So much appreciated.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bree. Voting will take place next week. Also, seniors, remember to send your pictures for Senior Sunset to 17seniorsunset@gmail.com. Prom pictures are allowed as well. Moving on to a different subject, this week is Mental Health Awareness Week. I went out and spoke with Counselor Jill Salo to get some more information.
Okay, so talk about the stigma of mental illness.
The stigma happens when somebody's really scared to come up and talk about it. If they're feeling sad or scared or can't seem to get out of a funk. The good news is there's a lot of people who are trying to break that stigma. We have so many celebrities that have come out right now, so to help teenagers realize that there's nothing really to be scared of, although it is a scary situation that you're going through. We have Lady Gaga who's come out who has depression, Brad Pitt, Demi Lovato, Miley Cyrus, Wayne Brady, Nicki Minaj, Ellen DeGeneres, just to name a few, and they are talking about it to help anybody realize that it's okay to get help. The difficulties they might have is actually talking about it. Sometimes they go to a trusted friend or a relative, and that friend and relative are sometimes made to promise not to tell anyone, but it's really important that you tell somebody. You're not a licensed therapist, and neither am I for that matter, but we can help in the counseling department find those resources for you so you can get professional help and look for some solutions. Sometimes students feel more comfortable if a friend comes up here with them, and that's fine, and we hope that you find us approachable enough to do that, and there's many teachers in the building that can help you as well if you need some help. but we normally look for resources where a solution can be found.
And what can someone do to get help?
I would come up to your school counselor right away. Like I said, it's fine to bring a friend. We have a lot of resources here. There's also so many helplines and assistance through Anoka County. But the first step really and the hardest step is coming up and asking for help.
And then what can like friends do if they notice that their friend is showing signs?
Friends can always come up and talk to us, especially if you see a concern with your friend, if they're struggling with one of the symptoms we talked about. Just come up. You can anonymously report it to us, and then we work together as a counseling team to try and help get that student some resources. When students are reaching out for help, they generally do it with more than one person, although sometimes they do only ask for help from one person, and typically there's so many resources available. But anonymously, if you want to report a friend who might be struggling, could be a parent, it could be somebody in the community that called the name in, and it's never something that we call home and say this person's in trouble. It's not a trouble thing. It's okay, let's see how we can help you the best.
So some of the symptoms are feeling sad, empty, or numb, sleeping a lot or not sleeping at all, feeling tired all the time, falling asleep in class, falling asleep when you shouldn't be falling asleep, feeling hopeless, helpless, worthless, or guilty, saying sorry for things you didn't do, feeling angry or moody, crying easily. Some other symptoms are avoiding friends, avoiding family, loss of interest in things that used to be fun, difficulty concentrating, doing schoolwork, remembering things, falling behind in school, eating disturbances like not having an appetite or always wanting to be eating, recurring headaches, backaches, or stomach aches, alcohol or drug use to escape the feelings, just to mask, and thinking about planning or attempting suicide. Those are just some of the symptoms, not all of them. It's different for everybody, but know that there's plenty of help out there. Like I definitely relied on the support of my friends, and it's so hard to get to that first step, but once you get there, everything becomes a little bit easier. Just so if you notice any of these symptoms, don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask your friend to help you, your parents. You can really rely on anyone that you care about or anyone that cares about you. Just know that you're not alone, and there's always someone there for you. It doesn't matter who it is. It could be a complete stranger. Someone's gonna be there for you.
Thanks, Jessica. Hey, have you ever owned a pair of blue suede shoes?
I haven't, Bree, but I bet if I owned a pair, I wouldn't be able to help falling in love with them.
I'd be so shook up if I owned a pair, that's for sure.
You heard it, folks. That faint sound of Elvis Presley ringing in your ears is coming from the Performing Arts Center. Our spring musical had a wonderful opening night last night and still have 3 more shows to go. Don't forget to pick up some tickets and support our school's theater program. That's why that is this week's 5 Minutes of Fame.
In the musical, I play Natalie. She is the main female role.
I play an ensemble member, and I also play an understudy for Natalie.
My favorite part about playing Natalie is that she gets to be both a guy and a girl, and I love all the costumes I get to play.
My favorite part about playing Natalie is that she's such a very strange and sort of embarrassing character to play, because she dresses up as a guy to get the guy she likes. I don't know who would do that.
I would like to think I'm like her because she takes the risk or she puts herself out there to try to get the boy she likes to like her back. So she's very confident in that sense. I'd like to think of myself as confident.
I like Natalie's personality, I guess. I don't think I'm very much like her, but maybe in the way that she's awkward I am.
I originally wasn't going to go for Natalie. I wanted to be Miss Sandra. I still think I'd like to play her just because she has funny roles and she just gets to have the best time.
I would play Miss Sandra if I could be anyone else because she's just such a weird character as well.
People should come see the show because it has kick-ass music. The people are great. The sets are really cool. We worked very hard on building those. And the story is just really funny. Like, people would enjoy it very much so.
Because it's very funny and it's really funny. There are some inappropriate scenes too, so.
Thanks, Bree. That seems to be all we have for you this week, Saints.
Have a great weekend, Saints.
Hey, Saints. Welcome back to Weather. I'm Jessica.
And I'm Misty.
Today will be sunny with a high of 52 and a low of 32.
Saturday will be partly cloudy with a high of 57 and a low of 37.
And Sunday will be rainy with a high of 42 and a low of 36. Have a great weekend.